Hey guys, before we get onto this new card collection, I would love you guys to please subscribe and like my YouTube channel. And if you like videos like this and also love to raise money for our sequel for Zombie with a Shotgun, please join my Patreon page under Hilton Ariel Ruiz. So this is my Topps 1983 card collection. So if you guys are into Jaws, this was actually Jaws Part 3, which was a 3D film. Here's a photo of the whole cast. And yeah, mixed reactions from Jaws Part 3. There goes Dennis Quaid, which was, one of his starting films where before he ever gotten famous. And of course, the great Louis Gossett Jr., he was also in this film. And, it's definitely a lot of mixed reactions in the film. I enjoyed the Jaws franchise. And it just seems like a lot of people did not enjoy this particular part 3. And again, this is the time that a lot of 3D films came on board. And there was a lot of actors that are well known now, and I would say a handful of actors that are very well known now that was in this film. And it's a film that a lot of people don't talk about, when they talk about the Jaws franchise. But I have to say I did enjoy it. The 3D was, I think a lot of the things that about 3D films is that, they concentrate more on the craft of doing, the whole 3D element into the film. They forget about the storytelling and stuff like that. I think that has to probably contribute a little bit of Part 3 not being a fan favorite. But again, I definitely enjoyed it. I just do think the franchise is pretty cool. And again, Jaws was a really famous film with Steven Spielberg, who started off. And this Part 3 was directed by Joe Alves, so he's also a very known director. And again, if a lot of you guys have never seen Part 3, you should go check it out. I mean, it is definitely part of a franchise history of a film that was incredible, Jaws. And again, this is a part of what we used to do during the 80s, where we collect these cards, and it gave us a set of able going to now you could go to YouTube and look at clips of films that you've just seen, or you just want to see clips of just your favorite films, where we didn't have that. We had these cards. These cards were sort of like a, go back to our favorite scenes and give us a look at what the film we saw. And hopefully we'll get it soon on VHS, or rent it in your local video store. So this collection is actually a small collection. It's 44 cards in total, and that is the full set. And it's such as stuff here as here says, panic spreads as word of the killer shark reaches Sea World's visitors. So definitely, yes, it took place in a Sea World. So again, it's it's basically the shark is the nemesis, and everyone is better beware of the big old shark. But yeah, this is I like, this film also is a good film because, as I said, I like to watch a lot of these films where a lot of these actors that became very big and very well known as their careers later on in their career. And I would love for you guys take a look at the film and spot the handful of people that are in this film that became very well known for certain other movies besides Jaws Part 3, the 3D film. So many of you guys, used to go to the theater, used to hand these 3D glasses. And 3D glasses is not like how now you have to return the 3D glasses. Back then you could have kept the 3D glasses and take it as a souvenir going home. And the glasses, was made out of paper, and it had, the traditional sort of two-tone colored, one red and one blue, and it was pretty awesome. Here's the index or wherever the card collection. Now here's the thing about this card collection that's interesting, right? Since the movie was 3D, the cards were also in 3D, but they were 3D on the other side of the card collection. So when you look at these cards and you have your 3D glasses, you're basically able to see the images behind the card in 3D. So unfortunately, I do not have the 3D glasses that came with this card collection, but you could definitely use another type of 3D glasses to be able to see the images shine through in 3D while you're wearing the glasses. And this is, you know, old school at its best. You know, this is what we used to do. And check out the cards in 3D and just stare at it and use imagination. And again, you know, I'm a big advocate of always saying that I believe the 80s was the best decade when it comes to you know, horror films and, you know, these awesome films that were sort of out of the box and unconventional, where nowadays no studio would ever greenlight certain projects. I mean, many projects in the 80s. So you can use your imagination as you can see what these images would be looking like if you would be looking through the 3D glasses. And this is pretty cool, you know. This is yeah, 1983. And a lot of work and detail had to go through these top card collection, you know, like it's very a unique card collection, again, because on the other card collection, you know, you would have a sort of description and synopsis of what you were seeing in the front of the card, where in these cards, you know, you had to get an artist had to come on board and draw up the sort of like a comic book kind of thing, you know, and have it, you know, translate in 3D form. So again, when you wear the glasses, you would be able to see the images in 3D. And I have to say that's a very unique set of cards. Maybe you guys out there have a card collection as unique as this, or any other unique, look at that, it's pretty cool, look at that. You know, maybe you have a card collection of yours that has a sort of unique sort of 3D probably images in the back or something else. You let me know, tag me, hit me up, DM me, message me. I'd love to know about your card collection. So here we go, you know, we a couple more to go. This is what we love doing, you know, movies, comics, everything. This is was a treat when you was a kid and collecting these cards, because not necessarily you want the cards and the images, the stills of the movie. You wanted the artwork. You wanted 3D images to put on their 3D glasses and able to see these awesome illustrations come to life. Here we go, look at that, it comes to the end. And there goes the very end of the Jaws 3D. And here's the brief synopsis. SeaWorld, part aquarium, part amusement park, opens with an astounding new exhibit, a captive killer shark. Unfortunately, the creature dies when it is transferred to a large tank, and its parent, an even fiercer shark, invades SeaWorld. Tunnels are destroyed, visitors are eaten alive before brave scientists manage to blow up the savage beast. Jaws 3D. Or again, guys, thank you so much, and this is final card and my full collection of Jaws 3, the 3D film. Thank you, guys.